4-1, the end of the score. Real Madrid beats Las Palmas. What a game it was. What a performance from everybody, but there's a few out there that stand out. Let's talk about them. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today, we are talking about Real Madrid and the wonderful victory against Las Palmas. 4-1 today, and it started pretty sketchy, man. It started pretty sketchy. I mean, we started the game 30 seconds in, and we concede a goal to no surprise, right? To no surprise. It is Lucas Vazquez yet again. Now, I'm not going to shit on Vazquez today. I'm not going to, because it wasn't like the worst game, but then again, it wasn't the most trying game, because if Las Palmas was a different team that had that attacking capability, you could tell right away that Lucas Vazquez was going to just get eaten up throughout the game. But luckily, Las Palmas does not have that, right? They have Moledo, which is he's a great player, but we ended up kind of neutralizing the game pretty quickly. But it could have gotten worse. Trust me, it could have gotten worse. But nevertheless, Lucas Vazquez yet again kind of showing just a lack of awareness, lack of defensive abilities, and it's a big problem, man. It's a big problem because these small teams, I'm not gonna say they're terrible teams, so no disrespect to any Las Palmas fans out there, right? But these teams in La Liga, who obviously don't have like the biggest firepower out there, right? They're still able to crack through Lucas Vazquez, and it's just scary, because obviously when we start facing the better teams, like maybe in the Champions League, if we're facing even Brest, the team Brest has been doing okay. I think it could be dangerous, right? It could be dangerous against them. Salzburg, you just never know, man. And when we start facing the bigger teams and we go against Atletico and then Barca, we already know what they can do. It sucks because Ancelotti has options that I think these are the perfect games that he has to start trying different things. Like, for example, putting in Lorenzo. I believe that's the player that went in today. Hold on. There was a player that he put in today. It is, Lorenzo Aguado, one from the Cantera. Putting in these players from the beginning of the game, like, obviously we know they're not the best right now, but they are naturally training every day in these positions. They know the awareness. They train exactly what they have to look out for when they see an attacking player. Lucas Vazquez, he trains it, but naturally he's not a right winger, a right back. He's naturally a right winger, but he went and converted to a right back, or they converted him. So that's one thing that's kind of like, it doesn't show that much in this game because he wasn't needed as much, but the one or two times that he was, man, he got exposed pretty badly. Nevertheless, not a bad game from him. He got an 8.1 out of the day. I believe he got an assist, that's why. Courtois didn't have a bad game whatsoever. I mean, the one goal, obviously there's not much he could have done there. Then after that, man, right off the bat after that, we just took control out of the game. I believe it is Kylian Mbappe. Yeah, we get a penalty. Actually, Rodrigo was actually insane this game. I think I hate to say it, to be honest. I hate to say it, but I feel like every time one of the three, Rodrigo, Mbappe, Vinny, does not play, I feel like the team plays better. And I hate saying that because obviously you would think that playing Rodrigo on the right, playing Mbappe in the middle, playing Vinny on the left, we play the best, right? But when one of them is missing, man, I feel like that's when we start showing out our best game. Now, it could also just be the opponents that we're playing against when we don't have those players, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like today it definitely showed that Rodrigo was comfortable. They were combining very well. Jude Bellingham was getting involved a lot in the attack, and Mbappe was feeling it today. So it sucks that we played this way without Vinny, because I would like to see how we would have played with Vinny in there, because when Vinny really wants to play and tries his best, we see the same thing with Vinny than we see with Rodrigo. So, but nevertheless, good game from Rodrigo. He had a lot of opportunities. He got an assist. He got a goal, a wonderful goal as well. He had a good game, and then he won the penalty for Mbappe, which Mbappe, we got to talk about it, man. Mbappe officially is back. I still feel there's a little bit more, but I feel like it's not really up to him. It's more so getting those chances. That's what he's lacking a little bit, is just getting the chances. So that's not really on him, but at the end of the day, I feel like you could just tell when he has the ball, he doesn't look nervous anymore. The ball seems to stick to his feet, and he's giving off that aura yet again that he was given at PSG. So thankfully, we got the best Mbappe at the best time, because the tougher games are coming up. The end of La Liga is coming up, and we are first. Thankfully, we are in first, so we have everything ahead of us in our own journey. It's all up to us, is what I'm trying to say. Now we're gonna move on to another player that I do want to highlight today, and that is Ceballos, man. Ceballos, absolute insane game today. And I've been saying it for a few times already. I feel like Ceballos has really stepped it up because we need Ceballos in that midfield. It is. I don't want to compare him to Kroos, but he is the closest thing, like the closest thing we're reaching at this point that we can get to Kroos this season, because he does give us that stability, the pacing of the game, when to attack. Because he put a beautiful ball for Jude Bellingham, which he unfortunately did not convert, but beautiful ball from Jude Bellingham all the way from the midfield. It was an insane ball. If you guys know what ball I'm talking about, it was an insane pass, and that's what Toni Kroos would provide you, man. So I feel like we are lucky to have this version of Ceballos. I mean, he had an insane game. He was attacking, he was defending, he was winning the balls back. Insane. He definitely deserved the standing ovation that he received. 100%. Another good player today was Asensio. I mean, it's gonna be a whole video of just good players today, because I'm not gonna say, oh, Real Madrid is back, we are back, and no, because at the end of the day, with the game that we played before this against it was in the Copa del Rey against, who was it, Celta Vigo, we didn't play great, right? We played the same Real Madrid that just has no ideas and all that. Now granted, this game against Las Palmas, in a little, we at least showed a little bit more character today. I'm not gonna say that we're back, but we're showing some signs, right? We're showing some signs. Asensio, definitely want to point out, I feel like Asensio had a solid game, nothing bad. Good on getting the ball out, good at reading some plays, good in the tackles. I love Asensio. I honestly think Asensio needs to start every game. That way we can get the best out of him and just start. He needs to start getting that momentum as well. Rodrigo, solid performance. He did go off as a substitute for Alaba, which is amazing to see. Hopefully Alaba can get into that rotation yet again. Fran Garcia had a pretty good game today, man. Fran Garcia actually impressed me on a few times. I still think that Fran Garcia needs a little bit more attacking wise, but defending he did pretty good today, so I'm happy about that. Fede Valverde, there's nothing much to say. Fede is just our captain, our future captain, beast of a player. He scored a worldly goal that unfortunately got ruled out by the offside, but nevertheless, he still got the goal in my eyes, right? We talked about Ceballos, we talked about Rodrigo, a beautiful game for Rodrigo. Bellingham was doing actually a pretty good game as well. He unfortunately did not score, but you could tell that today was the day that Bellingham really wanted to score, and when he's in that mood, I feel like the whole team kind of plays better when Bellingham is up there, as opposed to Bellingham just trying to win the balls in the middle, going up and down and up and down. I feel like when Bellingham is there to play, the team is there to play. So solid game from Bellingham. Brahim Diaz, not a bad game from Brahim. I feel like lately, I think Brahim, he hasn't given us those moments that we love to see from Brahim, the ones where he dribbles past one or two players. There are some times when I see him on the right wing, and I just wish that he would try to take on one or two players, try to make that space, because I know he can. And I mean, a lot of people say it, and it's just not me. It's not only me, but I feel like the best version of Brahim is when he comes off the bench. It sucks to say, but I think it is true. But nevertheless, he had a solid game. It just wasn't like, whoa, like an Mbappe game, like a Rodrigo game. He was just another attacker out there, which was not too shabby. And then we're gonna talk about the substitutes. David Alaba was there's not much to say, right? Happy that he's back. Definitely happy that he's back. We have Arda Güler, not a bad game, nothing really to rate there. You know, he just had a few minutes. Chema started this one as well. Good to see the youngsters. Lorenzo started this one as well. Again, nothing really to rate there. Endrick started this one as well in the second half. They all did. I'm happy that they're getting some game time. Endrick, I feel like he was out of position. He was on the left wing for some reason. So I feel like Ancelotti just said, go on there and just go on there, like, at this point. But nevertheless, guys, 4-1 victory. Could easily have been 6-7-1, but it was not the day. The offsides got us. Let me know what your thoughts are on this game in the comments, guys. And we have the Champions League coming up really soon. I think we're playing Salzburg first at home, which is great. We need to win that one 100%. We need Mbappe to show out. I really wanted Mbappe to get that hat trick, but unfortunately he did not. But nevertheless, guys, let me know in the comments, what did you guys think about the game? Who was your favorite player today? I think Mbappe honestly was the man of the match, but you guys let me know. Nevertheless, I'll catch you guys in the next one. And without further ado, a la Madrid.